If you're holding Bitcoin, altcoins, stocks, or metals, you need to be paying attention to this chart. This is the Japanese yen, and what happens in this area here could decide if we melt up or melt down. If you don't understand how Japan exports capital, you will not understand how crypto is going to get the necessary liquidity that it needs to pump. Yes, we are looking at the Japanese yen, but this chart actually has more to do with your altcoins than you might think, so let me explain. Here is the core mechanic that most people miss. For decades, Japan has had extra capital in savings. They have chosen to export that capital to the rest of the world, mostly by buying US treasuries, as they are one of the largest holders in the world. This devaluation increases global liquidity and allows for assets like gold, silver, the S&P 500, and crypto to pump, which you see here when all of these charts are inverted then overlaid over the Japanese yen. Over the last 3 years, the Japanese yen has been in a devaluation cycle, and all of this is coming to a very critical point right now. Previously, and at very similar levels, which you can see right here, as well as right here, the Bank of Japan stepped in to strengthen their currency, which then caused a panic in markets that we have all heard about before. And this is the yen carry trade that we see here and here. When this happens, everybody runs for the exit at the exact same time. And this is where we have seen violent drawdowns in crypto and equities. However, if the Bank of Japan does not step in this current scenario, the Japanese yen will devalue at a pace we have yet to see in history, causing one of the largest melt-ups we have ever seen. And again, this is across all risk assets, especially those that thrive on liquidity like Bitcoin and altcoins. Again, this chart right here directly impacts how capital flows across risk on assets. And watching and understanding what happens here is critical no matter what asset class you hold. We have already seen liquidity sensitive indexes like the Russell 2000 break out into this move, which to me means there is a strong possibility that the Bank of Japan does not intervene. At the same time, we have Bitcoin coiled in an absolute spring, with momentum on the 5-day that you see at the bottom of my screen coiled as well. And the best news about all of this is occurring while the others BTC chart is completely bottomed in my opinion, with us getting back to the 886 retracement, as well as momentum on the monthly time frame continuing to rise. Everybody keeps asking me where the liquidity for an alt season will come from, but the Japanese yen might have just given us our answer. And if you guys enjoyed this video and want more macro breakdowns just like this, just comment the word Discord and I'll send you the link to my free Discord.